Hey y'all, it's Sabrina. Let's try this. It's Sabrina, and I am coming back at you with a little tutorial about Manycam. I have just started Manycam. I've had it for less than a week, and I've been going a little crazy with it, but I have been enjoying it a lot. And the only reason I have Manycam now is because my computer decided to die last week, my Mac that I had. It was an older Mac that was given to me by my parents, which is wonderful, and I love that computer. And I still got to get it working because I love to video edit on that because I know how to video edit on that. I'm having to learn new programs now, and hence why I've been fumbling a little bit trying to get this video done because the screen recorders are different for a PC versus a Mac. So I have a PC now. It's a gaming computer, and I decided to go with PC gaming computer because I wanted to run it all. I wanted to do Manycam. I wanted to run the platform. I wanted to screen record. I wanted to do everything all together, and I can do that with a gaming computer. I don't have to worry about it slowing down or anything like that. So I am recording through Manycam, and it is a little different. So I'm sorry if I look a little jumpy or a little laggy. I don't really know. It was worse. I fixed it. I have done a few modifications that I read about doing in online. I read a couple of things that I should do. And forgive me if you get some noises. My kids are coming in and out of this room right now. I told them just to be super quiet. So I also had to add a cord to my webcam to make it longer. So that way, when I have one of those sit to stand desks, and because I like to stand to teach, and I had that connected, and it dawned on me today that that might be slowing it down because it's a longer cord and there's connectors. So, and I unplugged it and I plugged it straight into my computer and it helped. So that helped along with some modifications that I made. So I don't know, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that now. I'm going to have to figure out how to get my tower higher so I don't have to have that extension cord because it is much better without it. So, but anyway, back to Manycam. I'm going to teach you and show you what I know. I by am no means any expert. I don't know that much about it. I am learning, so we can learn together. If you are really interested in wanting to do Manycam, but you've been scared and you want to know a little bit more how to do it and you need a video, here you go. And by the way, I am not going to edit this. I don't have time or the patience to try to figure out how to edit in this new editor right now. So I'm just going to put this up as is, so you are going to get what you get. So bear with me. So, okay, first off, in Manycam, you're going to want to download it. You can download Manycam for free. And if you download Manycam for free, you are going to get two presets only. Down here, these boxes that you see, those are called presets. I bought the 24 preset version because as soon as I downloaded the free version and started looking at it and playing with it, I quickly realized I'm going to like this and I'm going to like it a lot. And I do. I really do enjoy it. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead and get the lifetime version since it was on sale. And it's still on sale right now. It's 35% off. So you can't beat it. It's normally $199 for the lifetime 24 set preset version. And it's on sale for $129. And the studio version, which you get 12 presets, is $99. So for $30, I get 24 presets. So it's a no-brainer. So I went with it. So I have 24 presets, and if you don't do the 24 preset, the bigger presets, then you'll have to run it a little differently. I finally figured out how I like to run it, and I'll tell you how I like to do that in just a minute. So, but basically, when you're in here, you need to set your resolution to something different. Your resolution, usually I like to have a 720 or higher resolution because right now I'm in 480. So over here to the right, over there, you will see you can do the drop down menu. It is the second button. Oh, by the way, this is your preset button. It's where you can label all your presets. It labels these bad boys down here. And then the next one is about the video. So that's where I'm at. You can drop down, and I'm in 480. And when you're in the Magic Gears platform, you want to use 480 because if you use 720, which watch, it looks way better. Look at that. It looks so much prettier. It's much clearer picture, but it also widens your screen. So when it does that, in the Magic Gears platform, you're going to have this black bar above you and below you, and you can try to sit here and zoom in to fix that, but it's not going to work. That doesn't fix it. So it needs to play with Magic Gears platform correctly to get your box completely full the way it normally is. You need to be in 480. And this is what 480 looks like. So you can do that. Now the frames per second, it says I was watching a tutorial and it said anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds frames per second is best when we're teaching online. I've been using 30. Right now I'm currently set at 60 because that actually helped the jumpiness that I was experiencing videoing. But as you can see, I'll go to 30 and see. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference or not right now. I feel like I can tell a little bit of difference. I don't know. So I've just been using 60 for right now, but 60 is going to take up a lot more RAM and CPU. It depends on how much RAM and CPU you have. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. So, and as you can see how much it's using up here in this left hand top corner. You can see that, oh, I'm using up 23% of my CPUs. I'm using up 785 megabytes. And watch, it will drop if I change it to 30. It's going to change much. Oh, see, the CPUs changed big time. Look at that. See how much it changed? That's a lot, a lot. So that's a big difference. So if that's a concern for you, you need to be careful about that. Now, you can also, right here, you can flip and rotate yourself. I have not done this in class, but look. Whoa! Ah! You can do that. So that's kind of fun. You know, some people like to do that. I haven't gotten brave enough to do that yet. Down here, you've got your sound. I haven't played with this or messed with this very much. My kids are crawling over here, so excuse me if I get distracted. Over here, you got a squiggly line. That is going to let you draw or add text in here, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. You have chroma key. Chroma key is green screen. I don't have a green screen yet. And in order to use chroma key, you have to have the paid version. The free version does not come with that. Then you have the lower third, which that will put some words or like stuff down here at the bottom. I don't use it. Don't know if I ever will. I don't like the way it looks. And then over here is the effects, and that's where we're going to start today. Is the effects screen. And the effects, you're going to be able to. Yes, can I help you? All right, listen. I need to do this. Y'all go, play for a few minutes, okay? Sorry about that. All right, so you have the effects, and in Manycam, you want to be able to add your effects. Now down here, I have my presets. I have a lot of them set up, and as you can see, what I do is I have number one. I have the number one preset here. I'm cutting to it as my empty one, and I keep this empty at all times. So that way, if I'm showing something, if I'm showing, oh, S, today I had S and snow. If I'm showing this, I can quickly cut back over to number one to bring it blank again before I go to the next slide or whatever I'm doing. So that way I always have a blank preset because you can turn these effects on and off. If I go back down to effects, you'll see my effects down here in the bottom. I can turn them on and off using this little eye. There's a little eye down there. If you see this little eye right here, it's very tiny. It's very tiny. And I have tried turning effects on and off in class. And because the way I first did it, my first day, was that I used one preset per class. So I wouldn't get confused. I didn't want to get confused. So I was turning effects on and off as I needed throughout class. And honestly, it was a lot more difficult. So I highly recommend having enough presets where you can set yourself up so you can just flip back and forth between them easily. So if I want to go over here and get bunny ears real quick, I can. I just click to it. I can click down here at the bottom, or I can click over here on the side if I go back to the presets. And I do have them labeled, and I relabel them every morning, or I should say every night, when I'm getting my lessons ready. So I know that this is catch. So I can quickly just click them over here instead of having to look down. I'm just looking kind of to the side instead of looking down. I feel like that looks better on camera. And I used this GIF today, which I'm going to show you how to do catch, because I had Let's Play with the Ball, and this went over really well, and it was really funny and cute, and the kids loved it. And by the way, I do test my GIFs out on my own 9 and 10-year-old, and if they think it's funny, it's usually a good to go one, and it goes over well. So if they don't say it's funny, then I don't use it. So anyway, so let's go back to the live one so you can see. So let's talk about putting GIFs in. Oh, I'm not sorry, not GIFs in. I'm losing train of thought. We're talking about the presets. So I have a couple of presets. This is a preset that I can use for when they're waiting for class to start. And I thought these little angry birds were super cute. It's a GIF, and then I added words on top of it. Now this is one that I primarily use. It is so cute. I love it. It's Bonnie and it's sparkly. This is actually a background. I found it on Manycam site and downloaded it. Now I use this one today. Sometimes you might want to make a lesson specific one like this. I was teaching I want to be an astronaut, and I loved that lesson. It was so fun. And this was super cute. I found this GIF when I was looking for something else, and I had to download it because I love these little Toy Story aliens. They are adorable. So I use that as the lead in for that class. So, all right, so let's get an empty preset, and let's get a brighter one. You can, by the way, look at the difference. Oh, look at the difference. You can adjust your lighting in Manycam too. You know how you have an external webcam? You can also adjust the lighting in Manycam. So the lighting is in my favorites right down here, but I think it's up here in the, yeah, there it is, in the video, and you can adjust it however you need. Like this one's not quite bright enough, so you haven't messed with it. This is my webcam. Sorry, my webcam actually has really good lighting on its own, but for whatever reason in Manycam is not quite the way it usually is. So I can fix that, and I'm going to give myself a little bit more of a suntan. I'm kind of tan already, but you know, hey, it helps because I don't know. I feel like it gives me enrich that color just a hair, but not too much. You don't want to go whoa like this and look like you got sunburn or something. So here we go. Let's fix that. That looks about right. So I try to adjust them all about the same, so it looks pretty cohesive throughout. So okay. So now we want to put some effects in. So tomorrow, let's see here. I have I'm gonna go ahead and do my stuff I gotta do for tomorrow. So here you go. All right, I actually have S and sun tomorrow. So look at here, I already have S ready. So let's go down here. And I had snow with my S today, and I don't need that. So look, I am going to X that off. You can X that off down here if you don't need it. I am going to use my S letters. I actually made these. I actually have these cards made because this is clip art that I purchased myself, and I love them for my flashcards because they're so cute. They got little eyes and everything. They're adorable, and the kids like them, especially the younger kids. So I actually made it into a thing for Manycam, and I'll show you how to do that. I like mine separated. Some people like theirs together, but I like to be able to go big S and little s. I like to go back and forth between them. It helps them see that, oh, I'm talking about big S and I'm talking about little s. So it just helps them visually see it. I think it looks better, and it works better for me. You do what works for you. So That's just my personal preference. So if I'm going to be doing S tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about the sun, so I'm actually going to add a sun in here, I think is what I'm going to do. So let's go over here into the search bar at the top and type in sun, and I have a bunch of different suns that I've downloaded. Whoa, that one's huge. We don't need that. Okay, I don't like that. So what I'm going to do over here, I can just click on the image again, or look, I can click on down here and get it off. So, and however they are sized in Manycam when you download it from their site is the size that it's going to be. So you can't adjust it. I can move it around, but I cannot adjust that size. So here's this sun. This one's kind of big. That covers up my face too. I don't like that. Let's see here. Let's see. That one works. And that one's cute. Or let's see that one. I don't know. Let's see here, because I'm going to introduce it as S is for sun. Which one do we like, guys? I think I'm going to use this one because it's kind of cute. Let's do that. Let's use that one. So I'm going to keep those together. Do I like it here? Do I like it there? I like to point. Yes. I like to use whatever hand that I don't use for my mouse to point with. So that way I can just keep my other hand on my mouse. So I'm going to leave it over here. That'll be more natural for me. So S is for sun. All right. I'm not really saying that sentence, or I'm going to say it's a sun. It's a big sun. I think it's a sentence. So there we go. So I have that one all ready to go. So there is one of my presets. Now I need sun by itself. Like this is going to be, I have the letter S as the intro, and then I'm going to do a different sun because it's a little bit different. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do sunglasses. Be like, it is sunny. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's see here. And I'm going to name these presets as I go. So, okay, I'm on number 7. All right, so I'm going to hit this pencil. And then I'm going to put over here, I'm going to put sun because that's going to be for my word sun. And I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to have, that was 9. I usually like to put these in order for the S and everything. So I usually like to go order, but sometimes they're not quite. Today they didn't. So we will just do it like this because the S was already there. So, all right, sun. S is for sun. And then, all right, then we're going to have sunny. So I'm probably going to use this for both. I could do, oh, hang on. Hang on, watch this. We could do this because then what am I going to have? It's just sun, sunny, and sunny. Okay, let's go over to my effects. Let's go to sun. There was one that had oh, this is sunny. You see, look, you have to make sure you have a PNG image because if you don't, you get all this white background. And this is just one I found on the Manycam site, and I just didn't know if I was going to like it. And I just download them. If I don't like them, I take them out. Like I didn't like this big giant sun, so I'm going to delete it. You click that X and you can delete it. Let's see. I can just use it for both. Oh, let's do this. Let's use that for sunny. And then I'll just use the other one for sun. Let's do that. All right. Ooh, or we can use that for sun. That's like a big giant sun. Not really. I don't want to do that. All right. So let's do this. That's what I'm going to do for right now. You know what? A GIF could be fun. I'm addicted to GIFs. Okay, what I want to do is I want to put in the words. So I'm going to go to that squiggly line. You can actually draw on your screen with all of these buttons up here, but I'm not going to because I just don't do that. All right, so the text, you need to turn it on. Look, and it's going to pop up whatever you had there previously, and you can adjust how big this is, the box is. Now over here, right here in this box is where you are going to type in your word. And as you can see, you can change the text color if you want. You can change that to whatever you want. I usually like to leave it black for my background. It depends on your background. And then the box itself, I like to make it a color and then I make it kind of transparent because look, you can make it transparent. So that way it shows up a little bit better for me. So that's just what I do. I centered it. Okay, I'm going to make that text a little bit bigger, I think. Let's see. There we go. Let's go with that. I'm not going to make that box smaller because it does not need to be that big. Or what there? That's bothering me. That's bothering me that it can't be the same width. Oh, that's annoying. See, I'm that nitpicky. I am that nitpicky that that bothers me. If I make the text a little smaller, it might work. It might let me do it. No, it's not. That's annoying. All right. Anyway, excuse my faces. But okay, so we can have this. This is my cute little son, and I'm gonna put that kind of like right here so I can show it and I can point to it. Oh, should I do it over here? I'm used to putting it over there, but this is more like my pointer hand. See, I'm trying to get used to where I need to put stuff. But I like it better over there. I don't know. We'll go with this. We'll just go with it. Go with it. All right. So this is kind of, I may change this later. Okay. So that is sun. And then I did label that correctly. Correct? No, I didn't. So let's do that. Sun. And then I'm going to do the other one, sunny. So where's the one that I did for 7? We're going to do that one, sunny. Oops. Because there's the word sunny. All right, so save that. And let's put the word sunny in here. So you see, it's already there for me. So all I have to do is adjust it there. And I think I'm going to make that a little bit. There we go. And woo. There we go. All right. So you can put that anywhere you want. You can put it there, there. You can put it wherever you want. Let's see here. I kind of like putting things on different sides. Let's do this. Sunny. Oh, here we go. There we go. Maybe we'll do that. We'll go with that. Let's work with that. This looks fun. Okay, so I have my presets. I have 7, 8, and 9 as my presets. What I like to do for my sanity is to take some sticky notes and I'm going to write on there 7 is sunny, 8 is sun, and 9 is S. So when I'm switching to the next lesson, I can pull that up and I'm going to have it stuck to my lesson, my nice little lesson plan here. Stick that on there so that way when I pull it out, I know, oh, okay. Just so it just helps jog my memory when I'm reviewing it real quick for the next class. It just helps me get my memory going. It just works for me, you know. So, okay, so that's done. All right. So now we want to, I want to show you guys how to do a GIF. Or no, hang on, before we do a GIF, I need to show you how to make an item and find stuff in Manycam site. Because when you get Manycam, you're not going to have your library is not going to be full of stuff. You're going to build your library as you go. To find stuff, you can go to the Manycam website, and I'm already on there. And what you can do is, I'm going to show you, go to resources, go to effects, and oops, I'm sorry, hang on, I clicked too much. Resources, effects, and then you're going to, in here, you can look for stuff. You can look for anything. So, okay, I have juice. I'm going to be doing I and J tomorrow. So I've got, ooh, do they have an igloo? I have a small, tiny igloo, but I don't know. I think I might, ooh, we got some cute ones. Look at here. Look at here. See, I'm going to download these and see which ones I like. Okay, so I'm going to download, and instead of saving it to my computer, because it saves me a step, I'm going to click open, and that's going to automatically throw it over to Manycam. And oh my gosh, y'all, it's an igloo hat. Get out of town. Okay, let's try that out. Let's see. And now I just downloaded that one. So, okay, let's see if we can find something for juice. Do we have anything for juice? I mean, I have these props. But, ooh, look at that. Look at all the pretty juices. Let's see here. I like that orange juice. And sometimes when I'm searching for stuff, I find something else that I know I could use in another lesson. I'm going to go ahead and download it. Download, open. It throws it over. Ooh, strawberry juice. That looks like fun. Let's do that one. Look at mango drinks. That one might be possible to use later on. All right, and that's pretty much what I'm going to keep. So, all right, cool. So I've got I and J. Okay, so, all right, so that's getting something from the site. Now that I found that, I'm going to go over here. Okay, that is my first class. So let's cut over to here. And this was a GIF, obviously. And here, um, I'm rethinking things. I'm rethinking, do I want to put a GIF over there? Okay, let's go here because I think I'm going to add a GIF there for the other lesson. So right here, I had a GIF going for sorry because this is hard to teach, sorry. So this was funny. This was the funniest one I could find. I mean, the poor guy's getting hit by the ball. I mean, the poor guy. So what you're going to want to do is right here, I need to change that. I right clicked and I changed it to my webcam. Sorry, I'm doing this kind of fast and not, I'm trying to talk and do it. And now down here, I have what's called a picture in a picture. So I need to remove that. So I'm going to right click this and I'm going to remove that layer. And look, I'm back to normal. So here I want to put in an eye. So I'm going to go down to my effects. I already have eye and I'm going to type in eye and see what we come up with. Okay, it's in here. It's in alphabetical order. Let's see if we can find it. Sometimes it doesn't pull up the way. Oh, there's an igloo. Look, I got an igloo hat. Yes, this is awesome. All right, what does this one look like? Oh, there's my igloo. All right, that is so funny. Now, what I'm probably going to do is leave this one by itself. So here, let's do this. Let's put the igloo hat over here by itself because I don't necessarily just do that for, I just do that as something fun. So let's see here. We're going to do this. And I look like I'm zoomed in. So here, no, yeah, I was zoomed in a little bit for that GIF. Okay. Now, let's go back. I don't think I'm going to keep this on here. I don't know if I want to keep it on my head the entire time because sometimes I feel like it might be a little distracting the entire time. So that's why I just cut over to it for a second. Now, okay, let's see here. I want to go back to effects. And, oh, what happened? Effects, there we go. Let's go to eye. See if I need to get my lecture eye. Even though I have the flashcards, I'm still going to use the eye. Where are they at? Okay, it's not pulling up. Sometimes it's weird like that. So what I can do is go to objects and everything's in alphabetical order. And I can just go down here and find it. You can see all of my letters. And I made it. Didn't I make it? Why am I not seeing I? I went past it, didn't I? Oh, there it is. I went past it. That's why. Duh. All right, there we go. All right, so there's my cute little. Okay, that is my eyes. Now, oh, here. Can I manage layers? All right, so here, I'm going to send that to the back. See if I can. Does that work? No, I can't move the other. And why is my phone going off? Oh, to do my feedback. And I've already done it. So there you go. All right, here we go. So I'm going to put my igloo here. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to put it here. There we go. See, because once you put it up here, it's... Or maybe I don't want to put the igloo in there at all. You know what? I'm just going to turn it off for right now. There you go. So now I have I. All right, and I got my igloo hat over there. That's fun. All right, let's go label that. Label it real quick. So you're going to end up with a longer video. I'm sorry, guys. To go through. So I've got my letter I. And then I've got number, what is that? 13 is my igloo hat. igloo hat. That's funny. I mean, you can't get more funny than this. Oh, I'm excited about that. I mean, you can just find the funnest stuff over there. Now, okay, so we got eye and igloo. Okay, now let's talk about. I'm not going to make you sit here through my whole entire lesson. All right, now let's talk about if you want to make something. If you want to make something because you can't find something, you can do something what's called create effects. You hit create effects, then you need to find a PNG image. Now I'll show you what that PNG image means if you're not sure. PNG image is something that looks like this. It's got like this checkerboarded background. Now you can make let's see here. Let's make something. He's funny. Let's make him. So we're going to download him. I downloaded that to my computer. Then I'm going to go over here to my downloads, and I've got some downloads over here for you guys. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that, and I'm going to just drag it over. And so now I've got him in there. He's just a cute monster. He can make a fun face mask, y'all. That's cute. So I can size it small and big, and you can, here, we're going to make sure it's going to fit like over the face area. So that's going to go too big. There we go. That works. And then over here, instead of making it an object, I'm going to make it a face accessory. And then I'm going to put, monster face. Is what I'm going to call it. So whatever you name it here is what it's going to pull up in Manycam all the time. And now here I'm going to put monster face, monster face. You're going to tag it with different things. Whatever you tag it with, it's supposed to help pull it up. That's what I'm told. Now, I usually just click download. I've never done publish, but let's do it. Let's see what happens. I think if you hit publish, it will put it into Manycam's database, and it will save into all of my stuff. To keep if something happens to my computer, I need to download my effects again without having to make them again. So let's try this. I have not tried it yet, so let's try. All right, hit publish. What does it do? I guess it wants me to log in. Okay, I guess I need to log in. What is it? I think that's my password. Ha, it is. Oh, it goes into my effects. Look at that. Look at that. It's loading over there. Y'all, this is awesome. How cool is that? Now it's loading. It says take 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, that's new. Normally I just hit download and here. Will it keep working? If can I go back? Oh, it went away. Okay. My effects. Okay, it's still downloading. Okay. So, well, I'm not going to do what I wanted to do. Here, let's go back and create effect again. And I'll show you guys if you just bring one over. See, I'm still learning. Let's see here. Let's make a crayon. You want to make a crayon? Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's make him. I could have used him today with 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been cute. All right, maybe you need a monster or something. I have 4 legs. I have 2 eyes. I don't know. And wherever you position him in here, and however big you make him, it's how big he's going to come out. And it's going to get saved that way. All right, so I'm probably going to make him about maybe that size. And I found you got to leave a little bit of space here and a little bit of space up here, because in Magic Year's platform, it will get cut off in those areas when you drag yourself over and move around in the platform. And then when you make yourself big, it just adjusts things. So let's go with it. Do I want to go? I think I want to go with it here. Yeah, I'll go with him over here. Let's put him over here. All right, so let's put Monster Red. That's what I'm going to do. Monster Red. There we go. Just do that. And I'm going to keep him as an object. There's not many subcategories to choose from, so I just keep it as fun. And then I'm going to click download, and then I click open, and it automatically goes over. Now let's publish him. So he's over there. Let's just publish him. There we go. And that's still waiting on confirmation. Okay, now if we go over here to Manycam, we go to effects. Let's click monster. And there he is. Look. And you can move him all around wherever you want and on the screen. So I can move him over here if I wanted him over here instead. So he's going to automatically pop up over here. Now, if you want to put in more monsters, you can actually hold your control key and click it, and you'll get another one. And you can keep doing that if you want to have a gazillion monsters up there. Maybe you're counting, I don't know. Some teachers who work for other companies that use other rewards, they use them as rewards and stuff like that. So there you go. And if you click it off again, they'll go away. So that's how you make your own. Now let's talk about GIFs. GIFs are fun. All right, this is my favorite. All right, so I have created this lovely little GIF for Catch. It is so darn cute. All right, now I used other GIFs today too. I'll show you my other ones I used today. It's funny. For astronaut. I had an astronaut helmet on me. I took it off already. It was a helmet, and then I used it. I'm like, can a dog be an astronaut? And they laughed so hard. They thought it was hilarious. So this is funny. I use spaceship. This is fun so they can see a space rocket go up. And then there's this. I did space. And then I know this looks a little busy, and I was going to do it a little different, but I got tired and I was going to try to do like individual planets, but I just went with it. It was a border and stuff. They liked it. They thought it was cool. Now, here's the other thing that I used for spaceship, because I used this for spaceship. And then I used a knot prop. This was my knot. I'm like, can you go to space on a pizza? And they thought that was hilarious. So I thought this was funny when I was searching for spaceship. This popped up in the GIFs, and I thought it was funny. So, and they got a kick out of it. So, okay, let's talk about how we do a GIF. Now, we have this screen all by itself, and what we need to do is we need to add another layer, because you want to make sure that you're always in the picture. And I don't want to cut. I didn't think about it, and somebody reminded me about it the other night, that you want to make sure you're always in the camera and you don't want to leave it. So that's why you make yourself like a little news anchor. So what you're going to do, you can do it a couple of ways. You can go over here to the preset way over here, and like I'm on preset 15. I can click add a new layer right here, or what I do, I just do this, add a new layer. I right click and I click add a new layer, and then another box pops up. Now you have a choice. You can put your GIF in this box, or you can put you in the box. I usually put me in the box because I like the GIF to be big so the kids can see it. So I right click it, hit my webcam, and there I am. Now you can size this bigger and smaller. Now you see how I made myself smaller, but there's like some space on the side now. I can fix that. I can actually go over here and to the video part and zoom. And see, I can zoom in and out, in and out. Woo! All right, so really want to see my eyes? This would be cool. You know what this could be good for? For pronunciation. Oh, yes. Yes. All right, new idea. All right, instead of having to bring up a mic, a magnifying glass, which I haven't gotten that cool magnifying glass yet. You can just have like a preset already done where you zoomed in, like on your face, because I can even zoom this one in. I can zoom this one in. See, look, it can be like, ooh. So that could be a good idea. I have to play around with that. All right, so when it's zoomed in, you cannot resize or move it. See, look, if I zoom in, I cannot move it. Look, if I want to move it somewhere else, I can't do that. So you have to unzoom it. So I just wait till the end. All right, so now I need a GIF. Where am I going to get my GIFs? I'm going to go to the internet, and I am going to go to jiffy.com. This is where I've been getting them to save them. So let's see here. Tomorrow I actually have like, I I have a puddle. I want to do like jumping in puddles because I'm going to be teaching puddles. Jumping in puddle. And let's see what we get. Ooh, look at here. Look at there. That's fun. That could be fun. That looks like fun. Um, I don't know if I like it to be funny. So, oh my gosh, look. He's like disappearing in the puddle. That's kind of funny. Oh, windy. That's a good one right there. Um, Here, let's go back and see what we can find. Oh, what's funny? Oh, my stars, y'all. Look at that. It's funny and it's not. It's funny and not. I hope that person is okay. I mean, seriously. I hope they're okay, but the kids might think that's funny. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to use that. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Here's another one. Somebody's going to like fall down in the puddle. Oh my gosh. Totally not expected. Um, let's see. Um, what else do we have? Mm, I don't know. Okay, let's just, for the sake of getting this done here, let's just use this for right now. I might find one later. And I click on it because if you click on it over here, if you try to right click it and save it, it doesn't tend to work. So I'm going to right click and save image as, and I'm going to put puddle jump. All right. And then I'm actually going to go save that other one where the person disappeared. I mean, that's just hilarious. That's just funny. I'm sorry, but it's funny. Save image as, I don't know if I'll get it. Puddle jump 2. Okay, so I have a couple of them. Let's see if we can find anything else that we might be for tomorrow. Anything else? Oh, a rainbow. Do we have like a rainbow? Anything with rainbows? Ooh, Rainbow Bright. I love Rainbow Bright. Um, it tells you my age if you know that I love Rainbow Bright. I mean, just be honest. I'll be done in just a minute, okay? My son is coming to ask me questions again. Um, I don't really see anything in here that I really like that I'm like, oh, I gotta have. I mean, but I love Rainbow Bright. She's so cute. But you can't really, I mean, you see the rainbow and you don't. I don't know that I'm going to use that. So, okay, well, we got the rain one. So let's go with the rain. All right, so now that I've got my GIF, I'm going to right click here in the big part and I'm going to click media file. And then I'm going to go find the file that I want and have a bunch. Obviously, I've gotten a little GIF happy here. Let's see here. Where is it? Jump, 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 jump. Puddle, jump, jump. Puddle jump is what I named it, right? I don't remember. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go with this. Let's pull that in here. And there's my puddle. Where did it go? And then now you see how there's some black lines over here? Black lines. You need to go to video and you need to adjust that. You need to just zoom in just a hair. Look, see, it took care of that. It took care of that black line over there. And then now if I know where I want to be, and I have to get my GIF done so I can know how big I can make me. If I can make myself bigger or smaller, and I can make myself a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to actually, I don't need to zoom in anymore right there. Not really. So I'm pretty good. All right, and that looks good. And so there, now I have a GIF in there, and that's my puddle. So that's how you do a GIF. We covered effects, GIFs, some basics. We covered the color adjusting. Yeah, we covered like kind of the basics of pretty much what I know. Um, and I mean, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot more every day. And so I'm no expert at this. Here, let me get over to a preset that I'm not an expert at this, so I'm just sharing what I know and what I'm learning along the way, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So if you have any questions, ask me. Maybe I'll have the answer. Maybe I won't. If I don't, maybe somebody else can answer you. Um, Here's one more thing that I did do for my goodbye slide. I did some trophy slides. Like I have this one as a trophy slide. It's fun. I put a crown on my head with a trophy and fireworks, which is fun for the crown page. Now, what you can also do is over here, I made this after I figured out GIFs. I made this for the crown page because, when we celebrate and I hit that button and they love it. Their little eyes just light up and they like the monkey and everything, the fireworks. So I've been using this for my crown page. It's really cute. They seem to like it better than the other one. So, and then the goodbye slide, this is what I have. Goodbye, see you next time. And it's just really cute. So it's a GIF. Again, that's a GIF back there. And then I have the words, and then I have me. So that's how I did it. So I hope you have fun. If you are afraid of Manycam, don't be. I was a little nervous about it, but I dove straight in and just went for it. And I've taught how many classes? I've taught Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I've taught 4 days with Manycam, and every day it gets easier and easier and smoother and smoother. And I feel like my transition time and everything, I'm getting faster and better at doing it. Oh, one more thing before we go. Y'all, you got to know when you're in the platform. Oh my gosh, we're on a 45-minute video already. Good night. I'm sorry, guys. So sorry. When you're in the platform, this is how I set myself up. And what you're going to want to make sure that you do here, I'm going to show you before we go. All right, the platform comes up. Now, when you are switching back and forth, because it's going to switch back and forth to like this, is what it's going to do. So if I want to switch over here to, oh, Igloo, I want to show that. When I click back up here to the platform, click in this yellow part up here so it doesn't mess with your slide. Now, if you don't, look what's going to happen. I go down here to click this one. If I click just anywhere, it's going to click and move the slide forward. So make sure that when you go down here, you are clicking in the yellow. That's super important. Super duper important. So wanted to share that with you before we went. So here we go. Let's get out of there and back up here. And I just wanted to give you guys that tidbit of information before we left. So, all right, have fun. Happy teaching. Enjoy yourself and seriously just take the leap and do it if you're nervous. It's a lot of fun. You won't regret it. You really, really won't. All right, see you next time. Bye. Just a minute, honey.